On Tuesday, November 19th, Travis and Jason Kelce took to the airwaves for the New Heights podcast, a recording of the Kelce brothers' conversation that was posted ahead of the full episode's release on Wednesday. The recording opens with Jason talking about the Chiefs' first loss of the season to the Buffalo Bills. Jason asks Travis how he feels after his first loss of the season. Travis, with a serious face, says that although he lost, it was not as bad as missing the tying field goal in the final quarter. It was a bad feeling. Jason continues, Buffalo is a strong team. Their lineup is quite comprehensive on offense and defense. Travis, did you feel like yesterday's game was balanced? Travis says that playing away from home gave us a completely different perspective on balance, but the Chiefs were not inferior to the Buffalo Bills in any way. As the game got closer and closer, everyone on the team was under pressure from the Buffalo crowd cheering and screaming. It was the worst thing I've ever seen at a Buffalo home game. Jason Kelce continued. Even before the game started, Bills fans were hanging a Kermit the Frog wearing a Patrick Mahomes jersey on the streets of Buffalo. This was terrible. Travis, with a sad face, said, that was a great game for the Bills, but those images of Mahomes are unacceptable. Mahomes, he did nothing to make people act like that. Jason continued, anyway, that frog mascot is cute. Travis said, no, dude. Mahomes told me once this frog has really big eyes that don't look like him at all. Then Jason Kelce continued to ask, Travis, didn't Taylor come to the Chiefs game yesterday? Travis said, she was busy with work, and she came at the end of the game. Jason looked surprised and said, she just came there and left? Travis smiled and nodded. After finishing the production of the new podcast, Travis Kelce returned to Swift's beach house in Rhode Island with his girlfriend, Taylor Swift. The couple is starting a new vacation before returning to their busy work schedule, while Swift will be in Toronto to finish her last 3 concerts on Thursday, November 14th. Travis Kelce will also have 5 days off before returning to practice with his teammates for the Chiefs versus Carolina Panthers matchup on Sunday. Kelce and his Chiefs teammates suffered their first loss of the 2024 season on Sunday, as Josh Allen's inspired performance for the Bills secured a 30-21 NFL victory. Although Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes threw 3 touchdowns, his intercepted pass to Kelce ended a tense matchup between the AFC giants. The game was the Chiefs' 27-24 win over the Bills in January 2014, where fans saw Swift cheering on her new love interest and Travis's brother Jason sharing and drinking beer with fans. It was the AFC divisional playoffs where the Chiefs went on to win their second straight Super Bowl after defeating the San Francisco 49ers 25-22 in February. According to Adam Lefkoe, a friend of Kelce's family, the Bills-Chiefs game earlier in the year was not a fun experience for any of them, and especially Swift. Speaking to Kay Adams on Up and Adams, according to Sports Illustrated, Lefkoe said, I've heard from people very close to me that it was not a great experience in Buffalo. It wasn't for all parties involved, and I'm talking about the most famous party of all. I think the Kelce family and everyone associated with the Kelce family was shocked by the reception they got. I think they went in thinking this is going to be a great game with good energy, and they went there and experienced the Bills Mafia in its entirety, in its full brutality, and I think they left and said, I don't know if I want to experience that again. Swift was not at Sunday's game, having last watched Kelce record 8 catches and a touchdown against the Denver Broncos in a 16-14 win in Week 10. Instead, she took her Eras tour to Canada in the fall, performing at Toronto's Rogers Centre on Saturday night. Travis Kelce is currently in the best phase of his career and personal life. Besides having one of the most successful stars in the world, Taylor Swift, as his girlfriend, Travis Kelce has also lucked out in having the most supportive big brother in Jason Kelce. Whether they're on opposing teams at the NFL games or having a gala time trolling each other on their New Heights podcast, the brothers share an enviable sibling bond. Here's looking at the most protective moments shared by the Kelce brothers. Following his NFL retirement, Jason Kelce, who played center for the Philadelphia Eagles, has now become a full-time cheerleader for his younger brother. In his ever-protective sibling mode, the former Super Bowl champion recently found himself making the headlines as he smashed the phone of a heckler who shouted an anti-gay slur directed at Travis. Videos of Jason's heated reaction went viral, showing him grabbing the fan's phone, throwing it to the ground, and using the same slur during the exchange. The retired Eagles center has since apologized for the incident and made a statement regarding it during his appearance on ESPN's Monday Night Football pregame show, saying, "In a heated moment, I decided to greet hate with hate. I fell short this week. Besides this recent incident, the Kelce brothers have stood tall by each other's side during times of crisis on several occasions." Diving further into their endearing brotherly bond and how they support one another, we look at Travis Kelce and Jason Kelce's most protective moments. While Swifties could not get enough of Travis's supportive boyfriend act as he attended several Eras Tour shows and cheered for Taylor, few folks from his NFL fandom credited his slow start this season to his relationship. Clapping back at this criticism, big brother Jason instantly stepped up to defend Travis, stating that his thriving love life had nothing to do with his sporting performance. Backing his brother, Jason stated that Travis's head is in the game despite his and Taylor's high-profile romance, noting he is always going to find a way to make football the #1 priority. Beyond all the serious stuff, Travis Kelce has his brother's back even in silly situations. After a video of the retired Philadelphia Eagles center showing off some quirky dance moves went viral online, critics quickly deemed Jason's foot-tapping skills embarrassing, but Travis called himself his brother's biggest fan. While discussing the viral clip on their New Heights podcast, Travis laughingly admitted he was proud to see Jason's carefree moves and added, "You can put a smile on anybody's face by dancing." Ever since Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift went public with their relationship, the hype surrounding the couple has been high, and it's not just been the Swifties, but the NFL world too who welcomed it. Earlier this year, as Swift attended several games of the Kansas City Chiefs to support her boyfriend, the constant attention on her antics as she enjoyed the games led to many football fans calling out the excessive NFL coverage involving her. Speaking up in support of the singer, Jason Kelce called Taylor a role model for young women and stated that the growing public interest in his brother's relationship with the world-renowned artist was bound to grab attention. It's amazing how the Kelce brothers are not only protective of each other, but their significant others too. After Jason announced his retirement from the NFL on March 4th, 2024, Travis was seen choking up as he attended the emotional press conference, later praising his brother on having an amazing NFL career. The Kansas City Chiefs tight end delivered a heartfelt tribute for Jason on their joint podcast and said, "In this game alone, you've always been a step ahead of me, and it's always been like I've had that flotation device right there. To have you out of it, man, it feels empty, and it definitely feels like it's complete. You know, it was a success." Sweet moments such as this showcase the endearing bond shared by the two and how they have inspired each other as players. The Kelce brothers have been the talk of the town ever since Jason's recent phone-smashing incident went viral.